Disclaimer, all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare it with your own life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. As the clock struck midnight, the elegant calendars cast a slow glow over the luxury room, highlighting the intricate detail of dark wooden furniture and the rich velvet drapes. The air was heavy with anticipation as I nervously adjusted the hem of my uniform, my heart pounding in my chest. I could hear the faint sound of footsteps approaching, each one echoing like a drumbeat in the silence of room. Suddenly the door creaked open and there he stood, tall and imposing, the infamous blind mafia boss. His presence commanded respect, his dark glasses concealing eyes that had never seen the light of day. As he spoke, his voice was smooth yet laced with an undeniable edge, sending shivers down my spine. "Why are you still awake?" he asked in his rough yet dominant, gives you goosebumps, making you looking at him. "Sir, I was waiting for you," you shuddered, which he hated a lot. "Why are you shuddering? Did I shout at you?" he said, tugging your hairs behind your ear. The obsession in his eyes always make you afraid. You also know he thinks of you something more than a maid. And there it was, the moment of truth, as I stood face to face with an enigmatic figure who held the power to both protect and destroy me. The air crackled with the tension of the moment. Kangwan, a beautiful young girl who lived with her auntie after her parents abandoned her, found solace and love in her aunt's care. Her auntie, who had no children of her own, raised Wayan as her own daughter for the past 21 years. Tragically, Wayan's auntie passed away last year due to cancer. And one day, while on her way home, Wayan saw a blind man in need of assistance. Wayan didn't know that man she helped was a mafia boss himself. Impressed by the kindness and quick thinking, the mafia boss offered Wayan a job as his personal maid. And now, from the past 1 year, she has been working as a personal maid of none of other than Jungkook. "Sir, actually my throat is dry, that's why you said putting your hand around your neck." But then suddenly a cold hand touched her neck, sending shiver down her spine. "Let me do it for you, dear," he said in his dark voice, giving you chills all over your body. After 5 minutes, you stopped him and said, "Sir, you might be hungry. Let me serve dinner for you," you said, avoiding the situation which just happened few minutes ago. "I'm not hungry, and moreover, it's very late. Go and sleep," he said, patting your head that he always give you feeling that you never feel after your aunt's. His caring yet obsession side is making things difficult for you. Next day, as you cleaned the lounge following day, a sense of presence made you whirl around, only to find Jungkook standing there, his hand casually tucked in his pockets, his dark sunglasses concealing his sightless eyes approaching you. He requested breakfast, a routine task you dutifully fulfilled. Later, you found him in the living area, and you affirmed, taking a seat beside him. Unexpectedly, Jungkook removed his sunglasses, covering his eyes with his hands, a grimace of pain crossing his features. Alarmed, you requested him about his discomfort. He revealed that his eyes were causing him intense agony. Acting swiftly, you sought out the guard, urgently requested Jungkook trusted eye specialist Dr. Lee. The guard promptly summoned Dr. Lee, who arrived promptly. After thorough examination, a smile graced the specialist's face, leaving you perplexed, summoning your courage. You inquired about the situation, and Dr. Lee disclosed that the time had finally came for Jungkook much needed eye surgery. Finally, Jungkook can have his eye surgery and will regain his eyesight back, he said, and a smile came on your lips intensely. You saw Jungkook and he did not show any emotion. Obviously, he is known as heartless for some reason. You requested doctor about the inquiry. Doctor, on which date you will appoint for surgery? You asked out of curiosity. Next week on Monday, we will do his surgery, he said, and you nodded. Later landed him towards the door and come back to Jungkook. Sir, I will bring you something to eat, you said, and was about to leave, but he stopped you and asked you to come near him. You did not wanted to disobey him. As soon you approached him, he pulled your hand and you fell on his lap. Your cheeks turned pink intensely, as you was not expecting this. You was about to stand, but he stopped you. Stay, don't move, he said in sweet voice, making you hypnotize. Your mind stopped working finally. I'll be able to see you, he said, and caresses your cheeks, and you also know your birth relation is something more than a maid and a master. I'm happy for you that after this you won't need anyone's help in any work, you said with a smile. Like this, the day passed and finally the day of surgery came. Everything was ready. Doctor team was all set for surgery. Jungkook went in the operation theater and the surgery started. After almost 5 hours, the surgery was successfully completed. Now it was a time to take off his bandage. As soon doctor was going to open the bandage from his eyes, he demanded, "Call Hwayan. I want to see her first," he demanded, and doctor signaled one of the nurse to call you as you were waiting out with guards. As soon nurse came to you and said, "Miss Ryan, please come in. Mr. Jungkook is insisting to see you first after the surgery," she said, and you nodded, went in without any question. "Mr. Jungkook, when is here? Should we now open your bandage?" he asked. Jungkook just nodded. I was super happy as finally I will see Ryan for the first time. I'm very lucky to have her. She has the power over me that nobody has. She controls my emotions with heart. She has the attraction in her voice by which I got attracted even when I was not be able to see the determination which she hold as I have been waiting for the moment for so long. Finally the wait is over. I will see my one, only my. You stood steadfastly by Jungkook's side, offering unwavering support. Time seems to stretch endlessly until the moment the doctor emerged with a reassuring smile. The news of a successful surgery filled with profound relief. Jungkook, now embarking on the road to recovery and adjusting to his returning variant, regarded you with a newfound sense of gratitude. This unforeseen journey had forged a deeper connection between you and Jungkook, transcending the boundaries of your roles. As soon his eyes landed on you and yours to him, you both have a long eye contact. Those eyes were beautiful. His heart stopped looking at your incredible and indescribable beauty. He is getting attracted more towards you. The doctor congratulated Jungkook and left. You went and he hugged you so tightly, like you will go away after a long hug. You broke it, and he was looking in your eyes. Same goes for you. He said something making your eyes sparkle with emotions of joy and happiness. Ryan, I love you. I want to say this from a long time but was not able to. But today I can control, he said without saying anything. You kissed him, and the kiss was mix of emotions, love, and need of each other's. A promising new chapter lay ahead, brimming with possibility, a strengthened bond between you both. And the end, tada, bye bye, take care, see you, love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and love you. Mwah.